Students, today I am going to tell you about the organization of production. The aim of production is to produce the goods and services that we want. There are four requirements for production of goods and services. The first requirement is land and other natural resources such as water, forest, minerals. कोई भी प्रोडक्शन करने के लिए हमें सबसे पहले ज़रूरी जो चीज़ है वह है लैंड, ज़मीन होनी चाहिए, और साथ में अदर रिसोर्सेज जैसे हमारे पानी, जंगल और मिनरल्स। द सेकंड रिक्वायरमेंट इज लेबर, people who will do the work. Some production activities require highly educated workers to perform the necessary task. Other activities requires workers who can do manual work. Each worker is providing the labor necessary for production. प्रोडक्शन के लिए हमें दूसरी जो हमारा जो रिक्वायरमेंट है वह है लेबर। तो किसी कार्य में के लिए हमको बहुत हाईली एजुकेटेड लेबर की ज़रूरत पड़ती है, तो किसी में कुछ सामान्य लेबर की से काम चल जाता है। द थर्ड रिक्वायरमेंट इज फिजिकल कैपिटल, दैट इज़ द वैरायटी ऑफ inputs required at every stage during production. What are the items that come under physical capital? हमें फिजिकल कैपिटल, तीसरी जो रिक्वायरमेंट है फिजिकल कैपिटल की है, और ये फिजिकल कैपिटल क्या है? टूल्स, मशीन्स, बिल्डिंग, टूल्स एंड मशीन रेंज फ्रॉम वेरी सिंपल टूल such as a farmer's plow to sophisticated machines such as generator, turbines, computers, etc. Tools, machines, buildings can be used in production over many years and are called fixed capital. इन्हें fixed capital कहा जाता है। Raw materials and money in hand, कच्चा पदार्थ और मनी, रुपए, पूंजी हमारे हाथ में होनी चाहिए। प्रोडक्शन रिक्वायर्स ए वेराइटी ऑफ रॉ मटेरियल्स सच एज द yarn used by the weaver and the clay used by the potter. Also some money is always required during production to make payment and buy other necessary items. Raw materials and money in hand are called working capital. Unlike tools, machines and buildings, these are used up in production. There is a fourth requirement too. You will need knowledge and enterprises to be able to put together land, labor and physical capital and produce an output either to use yourself or to sell in the market. These days is called human capital. आजकल इसको ह्यूमन कैपिटल कहा जाता है। We shall learn more about human capital in the next chapter. In the picture, identify the land, labor and fixed capital used in production. Every production is organized by combining land, labor, physical capital and human capital, which are known as factors of production. As we read through the story of Palampur, we will learn more about the first three factors of production. For convenience, we will refer to the physical capital as well as the capital in the chapter. Land is fixed. Farming is the main production activity in Palampur. 75% of the people who are working or dependent on farming for their livelihood. They could be farmers or farm laborers. The well-being of these people is closely related to production on the farms. But remember that there is a basic constraint in raising farm production. Land area under cultivation is practically fixed since 1960 in Palampur. There has been no expansion in land area under cultivation. By then, some of the wasteland in the village had been converted to cultivable land. There exists no further scope to increase farm production by bringing new land under cultivation. Is there a way one can grow more from the same land? Is the kind of crops grown and facilities available? Palampur would resemble a village of the western part of the state of Uttar Pradesh. All land is cultivated in Palampur. No land is left idle. During the rainy season, Kharif farmers grow jowar and bajra. These plants are used as cattle feed. It is followed by cultivation of potato between October and December. In the winter season, Rabi fields are sown with wheat. From the wheat produced, farmers keep enough wheat for the family's consumption and sell the surplus wheat at the market at Raiganj. A part of the land area is also devoted to sugar cane, which is harvested once every year. Sugar cane in its raw form or as jaggery is sold to traders in Sahpur. The main reason why farmers are able to grow 3 different crops in a year in Palampur is due to the well-developed system of irrigation. Electricity came early to Palampur. Its major impact was to Persian wheels were till then used by farmers to draw water from the well and irrigate small fields. People saw that the electric run tube wells could irrigate much larger area of land more effectively. The first few tube wells were installed by the government. Soon, however, farmers started setting up private tube wells. As a result, mid-1970s, the entire cultivated area of 200 acres was irrigated. So, children, you have understood how in Palampur the farmers produced different kind of क्रॉप्स। तो आप बच्चों, आपको समझ में आ गया होगा कि पालमपुर में किस प्रकार के प्रोडक्शन और किन किन चीज़ों का प्रोडक्शन किया जाता है और कैसे वहाँ हर प्रकार की फैसिलिटीज़ उपलब्ध है। ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच।